Hello friends, here in Bangor City Cemetery, Bangor, Maine, USA, and I came across a little family plot of the children of Theodore Blaisdell McIntosh and his wife Mary, maiden name Freeman McIntosh. And so Theodore Blaisdell McIntosh was a local Bangor merchant, and he probably went wherever the business would take him. He actually eventually died in Massachusetts, and his wife ended up being a widow and died later in Rhode Island. But 4 of their children are actually buried here at Bangor City Cemetery. It would be common to see like a single child's grave all by themselves if the parents moved on, but typically you don't see 4 siblings all together like this. But this is Helen Maria, and she was born January 8th and died September 8th of 1840, 8 months old. Right next to her is her sister Isabel. She died November 27th of 1837. She was 7 weeks old. And 2 of their other siblings are actually facing the other direction. So I'll just walk around the corner here. This is Charles, who died 1836, age, it looks like 15 months. And then Theodore, first name as his father, but different middle name, Theodore Augustus, born April 16th, 1829, died May 21st, 1841. So, 4 of the McIntosh children there. And also, I wanted to point out really quick a couple different uses of footstones in cemeteries. I've mentioned footstones a couple times in my videos, and there's a couple different uses for them. So this is the family monument of Theodore Brown and his wife Sarah. You can see their names prominently featured on the monument and their surname on the bottom there. As you walk around, they had quite a number of children, and you can see some of them there, and then some of them on the left-hand side. And then there would be footstones, as well as the children being mentioned on the family monument. There would be footstones individually for some of them as well. Now they have 6 children listed on the monument here, but only a few of them actually got stones. So the children or the parents would actually be buried behind the footstone right there. This is their daughter, Caroline. And if we walk around, we can see her on the monument as well. So again, not all 6 children ended up having footstones. They're all likely buried here, but some of them are unmarked except for the monument. There's young Charlie, who died in 1846. He was 9. There's the father, Theodore, the mother, Sarah, and then they actually had 2 daughters named Sarah. This one was 5 days old. She was an infant when she died, and there you can see other space where maybe their siblings are buried, but that's one use for family footstones. The other one is the typical one that we've talked about, and I'll show you an example here. That would be a footstone right there. And there's the corresponding headstone. So when you look at it full on, you could see literally where the person would be buried in their casket in the middle. This is another infant. You have Ada Bradbury, infant daughter of William H. and Delia L. Dow, born March 10 of 1839, died April 14 rather, of 1840. Now, like a dewdrop shrined within a crystal stone. Thou art safe in heaven, my dove. Took a moment to actually be able to decipher it, but there we have it. So footstones were pretty important. Again, they were pretty much phased out by 1850, but it's a good way to make sure there's at least some monument, even if something was to happen to the headstone, or if all you had besides the footstone was the family monument.